Hey everyone, thank you for coming. So I'm going to start with a disclaimer. This is my testimony. These are things that I experienced. This is not slander. This is my truth. It's not bullying. Well, hi everyone. You may know me from the Discord. I was head staff, admin, and I was in charge with putting together research groups. What I want you to get out of this testimony is the importance about speaking up, about not turning away when you see or feel like something is wrong. Be that person. I go by the name Twinkie. I go by the name Twinkie the Llama. My name is Meryl. Meryl, if you want to look it up. The people who wish me ill, hate is like poison. It only eats at you. It's not going to kill me. I go by Twinkie the Llama because before I met Ron, I was pursuing a career in illustration. I was a stay-at-home mom and thought I'd do something with my artistic abilities. Before that, I was praying and finding a career in which I could support my family and help people. So when I saw that he was really into my work, I thought it was a sign. And also helping victims of abuse was something that I was also interested in. I messaged him because of a video, and I know a lot of us who got drawn into him was because of a certain video he posted. The video that I messaged him was called Pink Meth. It's about when people hack accounts and they get videos of you and that you do not want to be showing anyone. So that happened to me. I felt so violated when that happened, that sharing with someone who I thought would understand, like a lot of others would, that I thought would understand. Like a lot of others who messaged him, they thought that watched his videos and I wanted to thank him. I was so scared about putting my art online because of what happened to me, because I didn't want to attract attention and be targeted with these videos that might pop up. I was not scared anymore, and when I saw his video, I felt validated. I messaged him thanking him for his work, and like I said, a lot of people did the same thing before me, just because they saw something that they could relate to, and that's why they sent him a message. This is the message that he sent me. I'm going to play. He sent me a voice record. It took me all day to push play because of my intense anxiety. As you can see, I'm stumbling, but I'm trying my best to push through that, and it took me all day, and I'm going to play it right now so you can see where my mindset was at.
Shit, Twinkie Llama, I was looking at your page this morning. You've got some awesome artwork. I have to say, we should have a wee chat about, oh my god, what the fuck was that? Holy shit. Yeah? Holy shit, I thought I electrocuted myself, then I thought I'd fucking pulled a wire out the wall, then my little girl almost touched a chicken plate, and that all went on in that voice memo I just sent you. So I do apologise, but yeah, I'm just going to read through your message that you sent to me, and yeah, if you fancy chatting about your artwork and possibly doing something for the channel or doing a piece for me, that would be awesome. But yeah, get back to me. Use voice memo as well, because honest to God, I don't know what your hands are like, but mine is like trying to touch freaking chiclets. It's a nightmare. So yeah, awesome.
So after listening to this, I thought he was really genuine, relatable, and kind. He only had 40k subs at the time, so I thought he was just getting used to the newfound popularity, and that's why I thought he messaged me back so fast. But looking back and hearing how he says he collects people, I'm not so sure. I felt like I should go full force for a year and see what happens, so I pushed myself to talk in BC and be in panels. Like I said, I had really bad anxiety. I didn't own a headset. The only person I really talked in real life to was my mom. So talking out loud or talking to people was just something just foreign to me. I made friends with people all over the world. He made it feel like this was a team. But in July, I noticed some things were different. He started talking about kink. I made it clear early on I identified as asexual. There was a time I posted a picture of myself on the Insta story, and he complimented me on my appearance, but also said he saw me as a sister and that it felt wrong to him. I now know he likes to tell the truth in jokes to see how people will take it. Soon after the compliment, he told me I had a golden ticket to his new kink server, that he had secrets. I was never invited to that server. When I brought it up to him, he's like, well, why would you be interested? You're asexual. I'm like, why'd you invite me? I thought, wow, all these girls are throwing themselves at him, but he's a family man. I thought he had a great heart, but now I see him as a con man, cheater, and overall narcissist. I started to do decoy on a whim. A person who goes by Reeves, posted a pedophile's Discord to go and troll on the SL Discord. We all went, but because I can appear younger than my age, I attracted the pedophile. Now, working with Reeves and his team taught me how people should really handle these cases. They do not exploit the children. It wasn't about the content for them. The contrast was stark, and I think I needed that to really see that and what Ron was doing by exploiting children. When I brought up about how I could decoy to Ron because I didn't understand where I fit in, my art style was children illustrations and everything. I didn't understand why I was there, so I wanted to have purpose. So I told him, hey, I could decoy. He attacked Reeves, thinking people were stealing his team. I was never paid, yet I was told not to work with Reeves, especially after he left SL. I worked on major videos and decoy hunts. I basically did most of the work, with him editing it into videos. I was Tammy embodied. I gave him free artwork. I promoted him. I contacted people for him. I was active in the Discord helping people. And also back in the summer, there were 2 admins that started to speak out against him. They messaged me saying he was a con man. I didn't know what to believe. So since I was new to all this and felt part of a group, I didn't listen. The Discord was entertaining, exciting, and felt like a dysfunctional home. I was becoming better at speaking. It was helping with my anxiety. With the decoying, I started to put together groups. I was in charge of them. Rarely did Ron give us any direction. It was like all on our backs, and we just basically gave him stuff. I was inexperienced, but luckily savvy enough. I put the suicide rumor team together, which I guess in retrospect was helpful to the people that were in the cult finally reach out to each other, because I ended up putting them all together without realizing. Looking back, this was dangerous. One of my best friends is a person named Bobby. He helped me so much to cope with the betrayal I felt. Every person that I made admin, Ron was not particularly interested in, because admins or staff were people Ron collected. So the people that he collected who added staff, they were just ladies in waiting, basically. I didn't think Ron was up to anything because he was so sloppy, but now I think he's just arrogant. So I thought he was like a genuine person. He looked like he wasn't hiding anything because it was all out there. Like if you were hiding it, if you were doing something bad, wouldn't you hide it? But I just found out he's just an arrogant person. He thinks he's a god. He thinks nothing can harm him. So he doesn't care if people see it. The only time Ron speaks to you if he wants something from you. He uses his Discord role's position as candy to groom some people. He doesn't care for the majority of people on his Discord, or the people who subscribe to him. They don't mean anything but piggy banks. He told other people I was in it for clout, though, behind my back, even though he was the one really pushed me to look into creating books. He said he liked the character so much that he just wanted me to be successful. He would bring it up to me all the time. He was the one who always brought it up. He wanted to start a Kickstarter. He wanted me to make block books. He said if he promoted me, then he could start a business about promoting other writers, illustrators. He told me to focus on the book and not to decoy as much, get someone else to do it. At first, I thought, oh, like a mentor. He's like, don't get wrapped up in this decoying stuff, just focus on this. It's just, he wanted money from that. He also said on a mixer about staff making videos and that I should maybe do something about cosplaying, pointing out how young I look. He did say as my decoy pictures gave him awkward boner, but I took it as a joke. Because apparently he likes to hide his truth in jokes. I always thought he was always interested in only trending topics. I did lots of cases on Instagram about fake modeling agencies and other things, and he never touched them. He wanted content. He used kids for clicks. He wanted to become famous. He asked me for money in December that he said he needed and that he would pay me back. I gave it to him because I wanted to see if he would pay me back. If I'm going in business with someone and if they can't pay me back this little sum, then how can I trust them? He did not pay me back. Then he asked for more, though I shut him down. Even though I was like top staff, I rarely did talk to him on the phone because he gave me anxiety. Like there was some feeling, like it bothered me to talk to him. So I avoided a lot of being yelled at. Working as a decoy in investigations taught me how to skillfully approach situations. Now that I had distrust in Ron, I was taking notes. The first time hearing about the sex cult was when my friend came to me and said Creeps was telling a big YouTuber about a cult. It sounded crazy to me. I tried to cover his ass, but he didn't deny it completely, and that's when the cracks formed. I was told in December about the cult, and the glass shattered for me. I was told completely about it. The person I was loyal to was no longer there. I didn't know the person. This person just disappeared. Wasn't the same person. I watched him groom doll. I saw that he made a Discord just for her. Looking back, it seemed kind of like a get off my back gift. He does that with everyone. He made the Twinkie treehouse thinking it would just shut me up, but I thought it was stupid at the time. I saw cliques in the community grow, and people I was suspicious of were out of their positions that didn't make sense to me. But reflecting, it looks like it was just another thing to groom people with. He let me make whoever I wanted admins of. Well, they were only fans. He didn't care about these people. They were just, it was just money. When he removed the self-help rooms after the first admins left, he told me and a few others to get rid of the survivor rooms. This was just a fan Discord. I was suspicious with everyone and didn't know anyone's intent. The Discord really put my guard up. His Discord was just a fishing spot, an illusion for a safe place to be. I had people come to me and ask, like, wow, this is really helping me. Can I, like, give it to this person and that person? And it's just not what Ron wanted. He wanted it just to be a fan page. He didn't want to help people. The Discord was a place that he used as a toy. He didn't care if people were being preyed on. He was using the community as almost as hostages against people he was grooming, making it hard to leave. Almost like leaving a family knowing they are in a cult. And you can't say anything. I would have told more people during the time, but I mean, would they believe me? Would they just go back to him? He used the Discord as a bargaining tool for people he deemed collectibles. That's why he would give so much excuses if one of the collectible people did anything to upset anyone, because it didn't matter if they could have done whatever they wanted to the little people, because they were just grooming tools. When I saw people look up to him, I knew he was grooming them. It made me sick. I saw Doll was announcing her relationship on the Discord. I saw red flags, almost a sign for help. Because someone in a cult or under his control would not announce a relationship openly because of things I understood beforehand. I knew that made me suspicious. During that time, I didn't care anymore about helping Ron. I saw this and I felt helpless and angry. I started to tell people outside of my close group what was going on. I told most admin staff. I told Yelly first, and then Doll, and so on. Everyone was hurt and felt betrayed and helpless. I wished at the time the community would be taken away from this predator. So in the beginning, I thought I could help the community under his ruling without resorting to this. But I knew pretending like Ron was a good person to people he drew in, it made me sick. The lie kept eating at me. So that's why I stayed quiet for so long in the beginning. I saw people come in, naive, starry-eyed, hopeful, and big hearts. I saw myself. In December, I was on video in BC with Ron. I yelled at him. I told him what he was doing with Kink was sloppy. He just commented on how the can looked so big in my hands. I was drinking at the time and just had like one of those tall beer cans, and he just kept fixated on that. He brought one of his subs in. He told me a little about his hand symbols. He told me that when I asked more about his religion, he said I wasn't ready, that maybe I should interview girls for him. This is before I found out about the cult in its entirety, and that's why me speaking up today was important. And I want to address his subs or anyone who's under him. At the time, I was suspicious and mean to you. I was judgmental. But after reflecting, these people were once just fans and did not go to him to hurt others. They were manipulated into doing so. It is hard to comprehend the complexity that goes into being brainwashed. It's something you will not truly understand unless you experience it. I'm not making excuses for them, just that I understand. And no one started this movement to purely fuck him over. We did it for the people he was using. We did it for the future victims. And this may not stop him, but I couldn't just do nothing. He personally did not victimize me as much as others. This was never for revenge. It was for awareness. To Ron, I would say this to Ron. You may think I'm a snake, but I am an overdose. You can't abuse people without consequences. I hope you hit your rock bottom and repent. Grow from this, or you will just continue to decay. I saw you as a person. You saw me as an object. You manipulated me. In return, I manipulated you. People don't leave you. They just discover who you are. I know there's a lot of people on the Discord that under other circumstances, I think we could have been friends. To the people still with Ron, I see what you see, but it's a lie. He's funny, charismatic, and it feels like you belong. You feel special, and it feels safe. But his actions reflect on you, especially with all this evidence that you choose not to believe. I do not wish you hate. I only wish you to be free. And I know Ron thinks that this started all of a sudden, but I've been stewing in this since December. This didn't happen overnight. And whoever you blamed, he blamed Yelly at first, wasn't your downfall, I was. And I wanted you to be the person I saw on YouTube, because I like that person, and I don't like you. You said, I'm glad I found your Instagram. Me too. I'm glad your secrets are being exposed. I also wanted to say to people who think adults cannot be groomed, or these people's suffering is not trending enough to make more people aware about it, you are a coward. Money isn't everything. And if sharing awareness on your platform is something you need to be paid for, fuck you. Thanks. I want to thank my close friends. You know who you are, and you are all warriors with your strength that you have shown, and the time and dedication everyone put in. I couldn't have done this without you. And also, Ron said it himself. You don't fuck with llamas.